Hello.
Welcome, Corey and Calvin. Look at that. Look at that. You don't even need an intro. We got it right here. This has been the intro the whole time.
Yes,
right?
it has.
Fuck you, God.
Today, we're going to be talking about a couple things. We're going to be talking about Calvin's algorithm and why he feels like porn niches have gotten a little off handle. Fries first in every meal and why we should eat them. And let's see here. Fast food shouldn't have fish and chicken. Fast food shouldn't have fish and chicken. This is going to be a hard defense for you. Yeah. How you doing, Cal?
I'm coming in strong. I've been drinking more water.
You coming in strong?
I'm coming in strong. I woke up from a dead sleep about an hour ago. Took a 45-minute nap, regret every moment of it, and I think we're really ready to play on the field tonight.
I'm going to up my douchey level. So usually I bring the oat milk latte. Today I'm bringing the Suja immunity shooter.
What is that, $9?
I bought the Costco pack.
Okay.
So I'm also
is that the cayenne pepper and turmeric one?
This one has, pineapple and turmeric. That's right.
Perfect. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes. Today
I'm ready to see the look on your face.
Ready, baby?
Oh God, drink it all.
Hit it.
This is going on the OnlyFans app.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Chug.
Chug. Oh, he chugged.
Oh, you didn't even let me hit it.
Not as much. It's just mostly turmeric.
Yeah, you kind of want to just. Yeah, it's like they took a spoonful of turmeric, dumped it in, and went, add some water.
That's some good. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah.
It's pineapple.
Those things have texture.
So
it's pineapple turmeric.
Turmeric.
Pineapple turmeric. They have. Yeah, it's basically just coconut water. After that, Cal, you're probably right. All right.
Oh,
They spelled turmeric wrong.
Yeah, they
turmeric.
did. Or it's a different flavor. Today we got Austin. Austin already waved. Corey, give us a wave real quick.
Hello.
And then Epic, we don't have a wave, but we do have Epic with good mic because he found out he can plug in his microphone to his phone.
Let's go.
Which is, technology is awesome.
It's the future.
No,
the future is now, old man.
It is. Yeah, dude, we need to talk about that real quick. So
we talk about Malcolm in the Middle.
In lieu of something to horrify you, I was gonna make my Wombo combo drink, but I'll make it next week because I forgot. But it's not too complicated. It's just horrifying.
Yeah, I know. So I'm making this face.
I will do in lieu of that. I'll do the I feel fucking old corner. This has been bothering me recently. I posted a really good reel on the Instagram that was kind of talking about I'm struggling on a little bit. I used a really good song that is apparently trending, so I got a bunch of views. I used a phrase called the Big 25. What do you think of, Corey and Austin, when you think of the Big 25? If somebody said that to you, it's like, oh man, the Big 25.
I think their 25th birthday.
I think that they've gotten fucking wild with these college conferences, and they're calling it anything now.
Also fair. Yeah.
They broke up the SEC or whatever, and now it's Big 25, Western 4.
You're both wrong because a lot of people have thought it has been age 25 because I put the Big 25 really hitting me hard. And I've had 2 people in my comments out of like 4 or 5. Not
being like, Cal, I went to high school with you.
No, shut up. No, there's people that are like, man, I remember my 20s. All right, you just got to fight through it, dog. And even people I've talked to where I say the Big 25, I'm like, yeah, the Big 25. They're like, Calvin, you're 30. You're like almost 35 at this point. No, the Big 25 is 2025. I learned this from Brandon because he made a meme joke of like, hey, it's the Big 25. And I was like, cool, I'm going to start hyping that. And now I'm super old because not only am I not communicating with the youngins, I'm not communicating with the oldins.
Yeah.
I feel like, it's in that tweener stage. I think this is the beginning of middle age, Cal.
You can shut your whore mouth.
Well, just keep up with that's the thing. As long as you keep up with pop culture enough, you'll be well enough around the young people. The young people. The thing that I can't stand about talking to people that have decided to be older or older people is like, well, the 401k.
If somebody I was gonna say if I hear golden handcuffs, if I hear golden handcuffs one more time.
God.
Oh, that's golden handcuffs. I tell you what, herbadur. I heard it once from Zach, and I was like, whatever, we're not hating on Zach. But then I kept hearing it from people who thought they knew what was going on. I'm like, oh, Zach had no idea what was going on. Cool, good to know. I hate you, Zach. You don't listen to my podcast. This is proof, because you haven't commented.
Zach, comment down below if you listen to the podcast.
Yeah, Zach comment down below. Epic,
comment and like, subscribe, comment and like.
Epic, before we get started, what is the Big 25 to you?
The Big 25 is the year 25. So I usually say it like, if you say some stupid shit, I'm just like, are you really bringing that to the Big 25?
Okay, but what makes the Big 25 so good? Is it just because it's a nice round number? It's like a quarter century kind of thing? Or is it because... Well, it can't be because things are good, because they're fucking not.
Well, I mean, it's literally just the year that we're in.
No, I can do number math. I do understand. I can count to past 24.
But like, there's no meaning behind it. It's
It's
like, are
just
you bringing
dumb.
this to 2025?
Yeah, how
I
dare
feel-
you?
I feel.
In this, the year of our Lord, the Big 25.
The year of our Lord, the Big 25.
I just
Okay, that's
I don't know. I haven't been big on this year, so it feels hard to be like.
That's. I think. Here's the deal, Austin. What's weird is you're like, oh man, I don't connect with the Utes. The Big 25 is the bridge to Terabithia of the Utes to the oldies, because no one's having a good time, and the little girl is going to die.
Sarcastic in nature. Oh, look, we're at the Big 25.
Yes, 115%. It is a statement of like Brandon said. It's like, man, you're bringing this into the Big 25.
Yeah.
And like what I'm trying to bring into the Big 25, like I said, the bridge to Terabithia, is that dead girl energy.
None of this.
Yeah, energy.
And I was told Star Trek stuff would start happening by Star Trek lore.
When does Star Trek happen?
Well, we were supposed to be in World War III by now.
That's true.
And
We
then
were.
Zephyr Cochrane was supposed
We're
to.
close, Austin. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
No, bro, it was supposed to end in 2020 or 2012, man.
Right.
Yeah, the name's right. It's
We're
been a long time since I watched.
we're in a 13-year deficit, or we're in the black for 13 years, bro. Like,
Yeah, those Aztec rituals were wrong as fuck, man.
well, no, the Mayans literally like, well, we don't need to be like further than 2,000 years out, and they were right. They didn't need to be more than 2,000 years out.
Well, because they're all dead.
That's fair. Yeah. They really didn't need the calendar to last even 2,000 years, man.
No,
Like,
we fucked them up like 40 years later.
probably could have given it like 200 and that would have been more
Like,
than enough.
it really feels to me like nobody's seen The Fountain featuring Hugh Jackman, and I think that says a lot about society today.
You really connect with the U's there.
I couldn't be further
don't
away
wanna-
with that statement, all right? Like, that's a bad statement for me to get started on, if I'm going to be real.
Look, you've never wanted to fly through space with your skin tree?
I have wanted to fly through space with my skin tree.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If that's not what the youths are about these days, then who gives a damn? Who gives a damn?
All right, start us off, Austin. Which one are we looking at?
Yeah, I'm really gonna let you take this away. I don't have too much of a comment on this, but I'll certainly wrangle something up here. So you don't like the way that the niches with porn are going. Well, the good news is, Calvin, I think they're gonna ban porn in the U.S. So there you go.
Good. I was worried about that, I guess. So the porn niches that I really like, I watch a lot of porn. If you know me,
How much porn would you say that you watch
every day.
every day?
Yeah, it's a problem. No, sometimes I use my brain.
You really
Yeah,
bringing
that's
porn
healthy.
brain in the Big 25, man?
I'm bringing.
Porn brain.
No, I'm bringing. Here's the thing. No, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again.
I got me, bro.
I gooned so these motherfuckers could edge. I gooned when there wasn't anything to goon about. I was in the trenches. I was
Fucking
not.
Mezrec thinks he's the Marsha P. Blackburn of gooning.
Don't know who
Fuck
that
you,
is.
bro. You are not.
No, here's the thing. You know what
He's
these?
like, I threw the first brick at Pornhub. No, you fucking didn't.
No,
You fucking idiot.
because here's the thing. These kids aren't addicted enough to hentai to print out using your LaserJet fucking no toner in the LaserJet printer to print out pictures of Tifa with big tits getting nutted on. And you stapled it together and you had like a little pamphlet, like 10 pieces of paper. And each page was like 2 different hentai images. You're in the bathroom and you're jorking it. Kids got their iPhones. They've got their curated Reddit setups of all the kinks that they're into. No, shame on you. You gotta earn this shit.
Man,
This
when your
rant
mom
is
found
brought to you
that,
by-
that was a bad day.
This rant is brought to you by wanting to connect to the U's. Wanting
Yeah.
to connect to the U's. Let's talk down to them.
No, we're bringing old gooning. All right,
I'm
these
just
kids
saying,
think
have
they
we
Connected
gooned.
to my youth.
Yes, you might.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
might be right. We might be bringing old gooning. You might not be wrong.
So
with that.
the issue that I
There's
have
words.
is I see it on the Instagram. The no fat people, whatever. You're doing your thing. You're wrong, but whatever. Feel free. But
bad for you.
the issue that I run into is you see it all on the Instagram and you're like, damn. And then you sometimes subscribe to an OnlyFans every once in a blue moon because you're like, I got to see the tits. But then you go to your free porn. You go, work with me here. Because your OnlyFans is your curated shit. It's the people that appeal to so many checkboxes on your fucking list that you're like, wow, can I marry this woman? It's crazy. But then you go to your X and XX, you go to your YouPorn, which we can actually tie in with something later that I'd like to finish off with. And then, or your Red videos or whatever the hell. You go to your porn site and you're opening shit.
Porn sites too, bro.
I was going to say, these are old person porn sites.
These are old person porn sites?
If you use these porn sites, you're going to be the first one that the government like pops if they fucking, because it's going to be all the other old people porn sites.
All right,
you and all the other old people are not going to be able to use you.
I've perused around. I know what I look for. I know what I'm about. There's two things about
old people porn. You want me to fucking play a fucking you want me to get in the back and like get like a record cranker and the music's like
where they're running around like naked with their hands up like
the G Willikers and like.
Someone, yes, you get the scene where someone should be moaning, and instead of the moan, it cuts to a black screen and it says "moan" on the screen.
Yeah, but
fuck you guys. Anyways, I don't like two things.
And Steamboat Willie, which we could use now.
That's true,
dude. I saw
Steamboat Willie porn.
One of my artists did a Steamboat Willie with a giant cock, and it was one of my favorite pieces of art I've seen in a long time.
Well, that's a Steamboat Willie, Cal.
Oh God, I didn't think about that. So two things I don't like. I don't like in pornography because I can suspend disbelief for almost anything. I enjoy all aspects of pornography. Some things I'm not into, especially the things you have to look deeper for. If you got to look deeper for it, don't fap to it. It's only downhill from there. But I hate cousin because it doesn't make any sense and it's arbitrary. If you want to go incest, go brother, go sister. What are we doing with cousin? What? It's a step away from cousin. It drives me nuts. It's a lot of the OnlyFans Instagram reels and shit. It's annoying as hell. Second thing that drives me nuts that I just found out about and why I wrote this down and why I'm presenting it to you as my fucking issue that you also have to defend and say is okay. I found Mormon girls with a Z.
Okay.
Now, if you know anything about the Mormon faith, it is a very, very misogynistic community. There's a lot of submission of the wife, man is king, blah, blah, blah. Now put that into a porn scenario with a sexless group of people, technically, because there's a lot of, bastardization. So that just bothered me.
Is this about sexualizing Mormonism, or is it actual Mormons doing porn?
It's about sexualizing it.
I was going to say, I don't know that you'll be able to show this on
Don't worry about it. So this
will go on the Patreon.
That's fair, yeah.
So I actually found a couple of videos when I was
Wikipedia page.
No, I found a couple of videos while I was looking for like porn and stuff. Oh yeah, Mormon pornography. Here we go. All right, Mormon pornography is a subgenre of pornography themed around the Mormon religion. It gets real quick. There's also Mormon boys with a Z. It's Mormon girls with a Z and Mormon boys with a Z. I have been to these websites, and it made me very uncomfortable because, like, I've been into a whole host of things. But when it gets down to, like, the religious prosecution mid-nut, I get a little worried. I get a little sad. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean religious? Like
you're realizing what you're watching.
Not it's going to come as a surprise to you, Calvin, but I've never looked this up or seen this. So.
Okay, that's fine. I also I didn't know it existed until a couple days ago.
Okay.
And I was going to bring up the cousin thing because the cousin thing bothers me a lot more and the skits are ridiculous. But Mormon girls with a Z changed my life.
We've moved on from stepbros to cousins. It's like,
oh yeah, so here's the deal. Usually a stepbro, I'm stuck in the oven, I'm stuck in the whatever. I super glued my hand to the table. Now you're gonna have sex with me, whatever. Now it's gone to be like the boyfriend of one of the people that I've been watching that's barely 18, but has been barely 18 for 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. She looks great. She's just hot as hell.
That's industry standard. Yeah.
It's just crazy. But her boyfriend is the POV, and he's about to get into the shower and she sneaks in and like closes the door and is standing behind it. It's like, what are you doing, cousin?
Oh,
And
so we're
she
still
goes,
doing the CNC thing.
It's still, no, it's not even CNC. It's like, if it was CNC, that would be.
Well, because CNC goes farther than what we're talking about here, but it's I wasn't expecting this. There's a surprising
And
element here.
the dude is not down to fuck his cousin, but his cousin, the hot OnlyFans creator, is like, it'll be fine. It'll be awesome. Let's have sex. And then it cuts out. He's like, oh, and he's like being attacked by this woman who's going to rail him.
Oh my God.
And it just, it goes a step further because I feel like.
So it just fills the exact same niche.
It's
as
the same
stepsister,
thing,
stepbrother
except more of a problem, in my humble opinion. You can bang your stepbro or stepsis. They're not related to you. That just happened to happen. Don't bang your cousin.
I think this is an indication of the declining sociality. The amount of socialness that we were having, that we were continually fantasizing about having sex with people that are within our own household. Because we stay at home too much.
Corey, I don't want to have sex with you.
I like how I go on a rant about this, and then I play World of Warcraft for 12 hours.
Like you have to reassure Corey of all people, Mez.
Yeah, I do. Corey, I don't want to sleep with you. All right, you.
But then again, the person that's all within my household is my wife. So if I'm allowed to I'm allowed to fantasize.
Wait, you have sex with your wife?
I do.
Oh my God.
Ooh, guys,
Very important part of
Abort.
a healthy marriage.
Austin, this is a Christian fucking podcast.
I'll go on a rant about how.
Well, isn't that Christian? Like, he's having sex with his wife and not his girlfriend.
No, but he's not making Christian babies to populate the world with the glory of God.
There's something that I just want to bring to
Me
the
and my
table
wife don't
here,
have procreation. Yes, go
which is how there's this weird thing that happens when you get married, where suddenly it's okay for all of your close relatives to suddenly ask you about your sex life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's those kids coming?
No.
Hey, you guys think about kids yet? Like, no, I don't want to talk to you about boning my wife.
No, the worst part, Corey, the worst thing, I've never been a part of this because no one's cared about me enough to ask. But I cannot imagine shut up, I'm bitter and angry. But I can't imagine sitting at a dinner table and some dad looks over me and is like, so, you guys trying? Because that just means, so you're raw dogging, homie? Yeah. Nux, you fucking splitting that shit in two, dog? You know what I mean? Like, it's not any better than what I said. Like, there's no good way to look at someone dead in the face and be like, you porking that bitch? There's no good way.
I don't know. You're doing it right now.
No, I'm not, because I'm making up the hypotheticals. I'm not father looking at daughter's potential, or no, not potential. It's the husband thing. She made the decision.
Here's what we need to do. We need to get you a fully grown child.
We need to get you some bitches.
Have the emotional attachment there, so we can speed run this process. So I can see you have a child be like, so homie, you hitting that, you splitting that, what's going on? See, like that. I want to see you do that.
I can't wait to ask Zach if he's hitting that shit raw. But I also
just ask him when's the next DLC coming.
Oh
my God!
When's the next DLC coming out? No.
Oh God.
Elden Ring. It's super hard and nobody wants to do it, but it's satisfying at the end. I don't know.
You go up to Kai. You're like, he pulled that loot box, girl. Huh? He pulling that loot box. What's going on?
How's fucking Mount Gusher? Am I right? You know what I mean? Like, there's no good way to approach.
This so bad now.
No, I will never say those obscene things to Kaya because she'll actually fight me. She'll physically fight me in her household.
That's why
Worth it.
I beat your ass.
I'll give you 50 if you do it. I'll give you 50 if you do it and record it.
Give me 50K. Yeah, World Star. It's just Kaya swinging on me.
Up, if I could get a video of Kaya beating your ass, I will yell World Star the whole video.
What?
Anything just be the sound of me screaming World Star.
But anyways, back to like
end up like E-Bombs World.
New grounds.
If we didn't date ourselves already.
Albinoblacksheep.com. Am I right?
Oh my God.
Dude,
this has been a tasty morsel, guys. Let's go ahead and move on. Calvin, you're talking about fries and why they deserve to be in every meal.
So like,
it's going to be hard for me to disagree with this one. I really like French fries.
No, not fries with every meal. Fries first in every meal.
Fries first. Oh, I see.
Did I not write first? Whatever.
Okay, so you eat your fries before you eat your burger.
Yeah, because here's what you're looking at.
What?
You can bring a burger home. You can remake a burger. You can't remake fries. You can't reheat fries unless you have an air fryer. Don't come at me, air fryer people. Go fuck yourself. I don't care.
Brother in Christ, you eat the fries with the burger.
How are you gonna eat the fries with the burger when you're filling up on the burger?
You put it in the burger.
You put it in the burger. This is my first point. You put the fries in the burger.
No, because there are French fries, like, you know, the ones that look like they have like cholera.
Oh my God, I do. But why is that the description?
You know, the ones that look like they have a rash.
What kind
They
of
got
fry?
dysentery.
All right, so it's like a Resident Evil French fry. So you got your normal like bigger than shoestring, like a McDonald's French fry, but it's a little bit thicker and it's all bulbousy, like it's coming out like a Resident Evil character.
Where are you getting?
Are you talking about Wendy's fries specifically?
No, more like it's like at like good joints.
Oh, you're talking. So we're not talking about all of the fries from the joint. We're talking about the zombie fry that's in with the rest of your fries.
No,
is that where we're going with this?
No, I'm talking about like the ones that look like they have a disease that are all poking out and stuff. And
what fry you're talking about, bro?
I don't have an explanation. The ones that look like
restaurant?
No, I don't. It just exists.
You see one, you need to take a photo. And
but it's the ones that look like they have a rash, where it's all bulbousy and they're all hot and fresh and they're usually Cajun-y. It's like usually the Cajun-ing or something.
The Cajun.
You mean like Five Guys?
Yeah, Five Guys, I guess, but like less Five Guys. Yeah, more Wingstop, but more Resident Evil pussy. I want it to look like it's about to burst with like some sort of like reaction. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You eat the French fries first.
I was waiting to see where that was going.
You eat the French fries first because French fries are the one to cool down. You got a whole center. You got 2 patties. You got some cheese, some bacon. You can just set that. You can chill on it for a little bit because you're going to be.
It's not frozen, by the way. This is just how I feel about this, right?
Yeah, because
you're confused and scared.
Because you don't need the ranch for the burger. If you're dumping ranch, on your burger, you're making a mistake. You're just getting heartburn. You can dip all the fries, get rid of all the fries, because then also people can't steal your shit. Because if you've got a couple bites of burger, a couple bites of fries, let me just yoink real quick. That's 2-3 fries for me. That's 3 less fries for me.
That's fair. It's kind of hard for someone to take the burger off your plate and take a bite and then put it back.
While it is achievable.
Your burger.
Let's move on from the zombie fry because I'm very concerned about that whole thing. I could spend an hour trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with the zombie fry. Let's focus on the issue at hand here. So I understand what you're saying about like
fry consumption prior to burger
consumption, especially with people coming in and thieving fries. Listen, I've been married for almost 10 years now. Isn't that wild?
That is the marriage tax, isn't it?
And my fries get taken all the time. I'm used to it. I know how to do it. You order 2 fries and you
order an extra side of fries.
You order 2 fries. Okay, you know that she's only going to eat half of them. Then you get half the fries. Okay, and then you get a smaller regular portion because you know you're getting a fry and a half. Okay, but this is you don't prepare. You're upset about the fry.
Epic. Is this a problem? Is this a problem in your relationship too?
Oh, it's worse. Everything. She just grabs everything. Like I had a full plate of fries. I had a full plate of fries. Guess what? Now I just have the burger.
Damn.
They're all gone.
I'm telling you, get double fries.
I am. She takes.
Well, Epic was also weak.
Takes everything.
Epic was gaming.
You might need to get 3 fries, Epic.
That's true. You might need to invest. You got to invest in those fries.
You got to leave some for yourself.
Now, see, I'm gonna put this out here. Putting the fries on the burger is one thing. I like a good fry in my burrito, right? Yeah. But that's of course right. But at the same time, like what we're looking at here is that the science just doesn't work out if you're not trying to mow that thing immediately, right? Because a fry doesn't survive.
Nope.
Yeah.
There's a literal, like, when you cook French fries, you are breaking apart the starch molecules and turning it into glucose. And when you let it sit for any length of time, it starts to recrystallize. And you get that, like, grainy, that, like, off flavor, like the sugar levels are off balance.
And here's the deal.
I'm kind of feeling this.
French fries are like the Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh film, We Live in Time. They live in time. They live in time.
Oh, this fucking movie. Fuck this movie.
They live in time.
No, fuck this movie. No, fuck this movie. Fuck both of these people. Did you watch this movie?
No, I just like making references.
How did you know that? It's
Don't
crazy.
say fuck Andrew Garfield. He's doing great.
Yeah, probably.
I
no.
mean, he's not fucking Zendaya, but
Ooh, hey. But no, that's the thing. When you get the McDonald's, you know you got a large, you made a mistake. But you need to eat all of those because you know that the moment
it's just wasted.
It's just wasted. You might as well throw them out.
I gotta be honest, guys. That Zendaya Tom thing, like, I'm into it. I like the whole thing. You know me and celebrity couples, not usually into it. I would.
Wait, you're a big fan of Tom Hiddleston?
If they let me into that, I'd cuck Tom, right? And then I'd be like, "Come over here, baby boy," and then I'd suck that dick.
But did you just watch the tennis movie and think, man, I could get in on that?
No, I see photos of them and he seems so supportive and I'm into it, you know.
The energy.
Yeah, you seen the movie where Tom gets railed?
Oh yeah, the one where Tom Hiddleston gets railed.
Good.
This is the wrong Tom.
Are you telling me that Tom Hiddleston doesn't get to eat his French fries vibes?
Tom.
Did you give Tom Holland?
That's the word.
Tom Holland.
So wait,
the internet is going wild over watching their favorite Zendayas get some jealousy and honey.
We're not going to be able to see it. It's in an actual movie. All right, never mind. That was my bad. I got distracted. I wanted to watch that. That would have been really fun. Yeah, you know what? I don't want
struck.
I don't want
trying to post porn on YouTube.
No, I just wanted to watch it. It wasn't showing on the screen. I just wanted to hear all of us. It's kind of like that. The first time that I ever saw anything about Two Girls, One Cup was actually a POV. It was a POV situation. They didn't have POV back then, but it was a camera set up on a Kermit the Frog. And then it was playing in the background, so nobody could see it, but it was Kermit the Frog reacting to it. And he's like, "Oh, this is disgusting. Oh, this is disgusting." And then you saw his whole hand go down, started jerking it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
God.
And then I watched it and I went,
all right, we got some
"Oh,
lesbian action."
yeah." He's like, "All right, we got." He's talking about nice. He's like, "Oh," and then it's about 15, 20 seconds of him doing like that, and then he like squirts out the jergens and like starts going. It's pretty good. It's a great video.
You think you finished fast?
I think I finished fast, realistically, when it comes to that scenario. Because Kermit jorking it, like, what if Kermit's, like, bouncing on it? You know what I mean?
The real question. Do you think that you could be a fast food chicken or fish out the door with your nut? That's what we call a transition, folks.
That was a terrible. So,
what?
That was,
Thank you.
I don't know. I'm not, so.
How much are you paying this guy?
Swinging for the fences,
other than the fact that.
Surprisingly epic, nothing. I know. It's not getting money.
Yeah, none of us are getting paid for this.
Nobody gets paid.
Really getting your money's worth today.
No, it's nobody gets paid.
I think we're the red, but that's a cool color. We like them.
I'm not going to say that's the answer, but it is the truth. This is at a deficit, and it has been for years. It's all, you know how like Kevin Costner built like that baseball field?
You want to throw out that Patreon link right now?
Patreon.com.
Family
Dinner at Mezrec's with an S. Mezrecs, no apostrophe. Dinner at Mezrec's. Patreon.com/Dinner at Mezrec's. We're going to start doing a couple things. Covers of songs you didn't want to hear sang by tone deaf people. There will be a music playlist of actual music collaborated between the four of us and whoever the guest that week will help out for that month by adding a song to the playlist. Something I'd like to start doing. And also, Epic, Corey, and Austin and I, all interchangeably, will be watching movies and posting those movies up there in chunks so that you guys can either watch along with us or just watch at your own leisure as we confusedly and angrily watch the movies that I forced my friends to watch. Like, you know, Austin doesn't have to watch I Want to Be Ninja, but Corey does. Epic and I are going to watch a movie with Epic. Corey and I, hopefully, are going to watch a movie with Josh Peck where he says all the slurs and then they kill him or something. I'm not quite sure. It's going to be amazing. And then, Austin, there is a movie I had for you. I cannot remember the title of it. It wasn't artsy, but it was something where I'm like, I think he would enjoy this. It was called Love at a Time of Cholera.
I remember hearing about that.
I watched it with my dad and my stepmom off a bunch of tequila in Mexico. But it's Love at a Time of Cholera. This dude fucks like 100 million people or something and makes like a diary of every single person. It's boring as sin, but I feel like we can get something out of it. I remembered it the other day when I woke up. I woke up early at my alarm and I'm like, Love in a Time of Cholera is a movie Austin would enjoy, and then went back to bed and then kind of scribbled it down when I woke up. But anyways.
Javier Bardem. So hey.
No, yeah, it's a crazy movie, dude. He fucks. All right, so the thing that I wrote down was
Music by Shakira.
really. It's a nutty movie, dude. Like it, I didn't realize that, but it's a nutty movie. Yeah, no, I wanted to get your take on it. Also, Corey and I will be watching Solar. It is a 4-hour movie, so we'll be releasing it in chunks. Also, the Avisham video will be coming out too, which has featured Austin is featured heavily in the second part and doesn't remember watching the movie. So
I don't.
We will see what happens with that. Fast
Which is
food.
hilarious because you were there for a long time for that.
You were there for a lot of it. You were there for like 65% of it. Fast food shouldn't have fish and chicken.
Sorry if you love this movie. It's not like some kind of.
It's not an opinion on the movie.
I just smoked a lot of weed in my life, and I don't remember a lot of the things. So,
but fast food.
I don't remember the birth of my first child.
Good.
I don't remember the birth of your first child either. Shit.
Yeah, we're working on it.
Oh, he's had 3. He's had 3, but he had to.
Yeah, he's fucking playing trials right now, Brandon. Go do some homework. God fucking damn it.
I was wondering for someone to fucking notice that. I was like,
I've been
trials, except I'm paying one.
My ass, okay.
Dun, dun, dun. Epic's like in queue. He's like, oh, I can talk now. Okay, never mind. I gotta lock in.
No, I'm talking while playing the game.
Oh, but
he got a headshot when you were screaming out.
I bet he's killing it too.
So good for him. Speaking of burgers, that's what we call a transition. Thank you. Thank you. You think that fast food should like only be burgers? What's the deal with it?
Yes, fast food should only be burgers. There should be no fish and chicken.
Because it depends on which fast food chain. Because you do have your Popeyes, which I guess is considered a fast food chain.
Yeah,
and that's like chicken only.
I feel
like talking about like. Are you talking about like burger fast food chains that have like chicken and fish in it, or like?
You're talking about like specifically. Go ahead.
This was a shot in the dark, and I was more just talking about fish because I was reminded of McDonald's had these little fish, like popcorn shrimp, but it was like shitty fish, and it was like fish nuggets. Like
I
little,
do
like
remember that.
They were these fish poppers or something, and I just was like, "That's the gross." I love popcorn shrimp. I love popcorn shrimp. It's one of my guilty pleasures. But you need to have a place that does it correctly, and more often than not.
McDonald's then.
No, because they don't have popcorn shrimp. But more often than it's Long John Silver's is the problem.
Okay.
This is more of an ode against Long John Silver's.
Okay.
We're cooking chicken and fish in the same fucking pot. They're not splitting those up. Don't come out.
Yeah.
We got mixed oil. We got undermanaged and underappreciated length of a menu. We have an extensive menu at Long John Silver's. We have a lot to work with. Most, if not all of the things you really need. But they shouldn't mix those things. We need just fish. We need like Ivar's. Ivar's doesn't sell fucking chicken. And if they do, it's like chicken tendies or something. And that's bad because we're mixing the fish and the chicken again. They do not use...
saying that one of the benefits of Long John Silver is the large menu?
Yes.
Because the large menu is the hallmark of a bad restaurant.
No, that's what Cheesecake Factory.
6,000 things on the menu. Don't eat there.
To be fair, Cal, Cheesecake Factory isn't a quality restaurant. They're a consistent restaurant.
Wait, that's not a fancy restaurant?
No. We were lied to our entire youths, Cal. The Cheesecake Factory is not a fancy restaurant.
Never a nice place to go. No.
I went there with Sarah.
Well, Sarah took you to a shitty place.
Well, it's not shitty. It's not like you're gonna get Montezuma's revenge.
Listen, up here, Cheesecake Factory sucks ass. Eat my ass.
No, they got these little like they got these egg rolls. There's like 4 egg rolls. They're different egg rolls, and they cut them and they like position them so they're like that. And they give you little dipping sauces for them. Apps fuck it, Cheesecake Factory.
I will say Cheesecake Factory.
I'm a big app
did
guy.
Introduce Mazithra cheese to like 90% of white people who like Mazithra cheese. Oh, you're right. Ashley corrected me. It's Old Spaghetti Factory, not Cheesecake Factory. What? Why are we going to food factories anyway? Let's talk about that real quick.
I genuinely don't know which one's
Take
worse.
me to the M&M factory.
Or Brandon.
I could do the Coca-Cola factory.
No, but it's
fucking terrible.
No, but like Old Spaghetti Factory. What factory part is there? Jarred spaghetti? Actually, there is spaghetti because I just stocked it today. I was gonna.
There's gotta be spaghetti.
So it's funny because you're stocking the Chef Boyardee and the SpaghettiOs, but there's one that's just there's one that I stalked that's just spaghetti.
Oh God!
And
Ash
I
showed me
read it.
something.
I read it, and I was like, "Wait, no, this is just spaghetti in a jar.
Yeah, spaghetti
in a
jar.
in a can. Like
So
in a
SpaghettiOs slices are a thing.
what?
Oh my god.
Please look this up.
What do you mean?
SpaghettiOs slices. Apparently, this is a thing you can buy.
What are we talking about?
Okay, well, I don't know. It had packaging in the thing that Ash showed me, but it was literally like,
No.
yeah, there you go. That's the one. It's slices of
Somebody made
SpaghettiOs.
slices of SpaghettiOs.
No, this isn't a real product.
No, it's not a real product. I can see that now, but it's possible.
Why am I angry?
Yeah.
Why
The
am I
fact that
upset
that's
right
possible
now?
is the bad part.
He made it more
There's-
gelatinous.
There's so many flaws in your fast food argument. Like we started by naming like 5 to 6 fast food places that do exactly what you're asking for perfectly.
Filet of-
not them.
Filet
but,
of fish
like,
doesn't have to exist. Filet of fish
Yeah,
is an abomination.
I'm not disagreeing
Dude,
with you
the
on that.
Carl's Jr. like have
And
the fish sandwiches.
Is that the cod, the Alaskan cod, or whatever?
I think so. It's bad. Don't get it.
I was
What-
going to say that's not what I would
What
want
is
to buy.
what is the
Carl's Jr.
press? What is the abbreviation on the press screen for it? Is it just a fish?
Probably
I think so.
FSH.
it just says fish. Oh, you want to vomit out your butthole today, fish?
Well, so I'm here
Does
for the
it-
argument.
When you throw it in the fryer,
Oh no.
the button for it is just a fish sticker that you would put on the.
That's not
like
good.
a Jesus fish.
Naturally. Well, you got to get the ichthys in there. Well, but that brings us around to the home point here, which is that for most of these restaurants that probably shouldn't be doing fish products, the whole purpose is Lent.
What?
Like the
No,
reason
damn
that
it.
no, straight up, the reason McDonald's has the Filet-O-Fish sandwich is so that Christians will eat there during Lent.
Well, yeah. I mean, isn't a certain sect of Christianity that does Lent?
Catholics in particular, but I mean, like, it's more than just Catholics.
Yeah.
But the point was that during Lent, they noticed a marked downward turn in their sales, like 60, 70 years ago. And they were like, how do we overcome this downturn in our sales? Ooh, I know, shitty fish sandwich.
Yeah.
There's always that one person who likes the Filet-O-Fish, and I'm like, that's not even fish.
There was a person that when I was working at MacD's, the one over on Palomar Airport. Oh God, it was so busy. It was right off of a major freeway, big freeway, and there was a row of beaches, the 101, a Costco, another major area, a brewery, and on top of that, we had Legoland. So to say this was
Oh my
a busy,
god, the weekends must have been hell.
every day was hell. It was so
Every
bad.
day.
I went to fucking Legoland, bro.
Yeah, like
That
yeah,
was
We all worked at the Legoland.
yeah,
Everyone
like
in my family worked at that Legoland.
everyone worked at the
Except
Legoland.
for my dad.
No, I was about to say your dad, yeah, but
my
like,
mom, my brother, we all worked at Legoland.
oh my God, no, that
They would've
area.
been safer if they could have.
Also, Palomar Airport was just had bad vibes. But
Bro, the worst thing, I'm sorry to interrupt your story, but
No,
the worst
you're good.
thing about that McDonald's is the fact that there's a fucking In-N-Out in the same center. So anybody
Yeah.
who went to that McDonald's made the conscious decision to not go to In-N-Out and
Yeah.
go to a
Yeah.
McDonald's instead.
I bet you it was that.
People behavior.
They
Let me
looked at
pay
the line.
more for something much worse.
Yes, that's true. I
What
missed
was
it
in
now.
between?
Like-
that
What do you mean in
restaurant.
between? There were several, but they were rotating. So there was for the longest time, if you went from the In-N-Out, it was a claim jumper.
It was a claim jumper.
The claim jumper, and then which is also like Cheesecake Factory tier, like shitty.
I thought
trailer park trash thing
that
that's
was fancy.
Nope.
Because that's how we were raised, Cal. Because they needed the cheap thing to be fancy for it to be okay.
Brandon, Cheesecake Factory's fancy, right?
No.
Okay. Well,
No, it's really not.
But dude,
I'm sorry, man. I'm trying, but like
He's like
not,
Cheesecake
it's really
Factory, not fancy. Listen to him, Calvin. Listen to him.
You're being real chalant right now.
Losing my shit over here.
yeah, I guess my argument has.
Brandon, you work at like Carl's Jr., right?
Yeah.
He's around Carl's Jr. food all the time. He looking you straight in the eye. He's going looking right in the camera. He's saying, Calvin, stop being such a trash man. Reflect. You go look in the mirror and you say, I'm not a trash man anymore.
I could use some Carl's Jr. I need a double Western, a little bit of. I want a double Western, add mayo, and then
Oh my! I hate you. I fucking hate you. You go home, man. You pick your shit up and go home.
I
You're
can't
getting
add mayo.
on your
My
fucking
burger is
double
my
Western.
fucking burger. I'm paying $15 for this goddamn burger.
Well, hello. Hi, Hobbo.
You're not gonna have mayo on my burger?
You're paying $15 to worsen your burger, man. Come on.
What do you mean worsen my burger? Mayo is the flavor savor enhancer.
Mayo is food lube.
I'll mayo
You're adding in there like with barbecue
Just give me a
sauce.
second. I gotta go to MormonGirls.com first. Then you'll get mayo on your burger.
I'm just reminded of the one time that I found porn where it was two dudes jacking off into a frying pan, and then they made a cum omelet.
A cumlet?
Oh my god.
A cumlet.
A cumlet, yeah. And apparently that actually works.
Yeah.
Because I was fascinated and could not look away and watch the whole process.
I mean, I would jerk off into my food if there was like a reason for it.
Tried it.
I was gonna say, anyways, Calvin, I brought you a breakfast.
No,
Don't
because
ask
like
why it's pure white.
here's the thing: you can eat nut in your food. It's good protein, but I feel like it's the same issue as like drinking your own pee. You're not recycling, so you're just recycling, so you're losing, you're reducing. I feel like you need to get other people's nut. So like a cumlet, like if there was a place like we could sit down for like a 4-course dinner and somebody nutted in all the food, I'd be fine with that.
I mean, if that's the draw.
Yeah, like dude fucking crazy hangs dong, and he's just like, all right, we're whipping up these steaks and these little.
You know, Calvin, I'm sorry I got so mad. I can see now why you like the Cheesecake Factory.
Legal team, we are implying nothing about the state of the kitchens at the Cheesecake Factory. Do not.
Are you telling me that people come in the stuff that cheese?
This fettuccine Alfredo is amazing.
So there's Austin. There's a line from the song "What Is a Juggalo," and it goes, "What is a juggalo? Well, he ain't a phony. He'll walk up and bust a nut in your macaroni and watch you sit there and finish up the last bit because you're a stupid ass dumb fucking idiot." You know what I mean?
Calvin will quote. It's the way a history teacher is like, Frederick Douglass once said, like, that's the same tone that you give to icy.
That's so true. Yeah. My God.
Well,
in
also,
the words of Aristotle.
Yeah.
What is a juggalo? A Hulkamaniac? He'll pile drive motherfuckers into thumbtacks. People like him till they find out he's unstable. He sabooed your mama through a coffee table. You know?
Sabooed?
Sabu is a prolific
it's the
WW.
wrestling move.
No, Sabu is a prolific wrestler that repped psychopathic records.
Okay.
He was not really sponsored by, but just very much he was in the wrestling scene. They were in the wrestlings. They had a backyard wrestling federation. They're featured in.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean up that algorithm, Calvin.
Okay.
We're gonna spread out our fries a little bit.
No.
Okay, and we're gonna try somewhere that's not the Cheesecake.
I don't go there. I've been there twice in my life. It's too many options.
Twice too many.
Twice too
many.
Next time I will explain to you why having so many foods on a restaurant indicates that it's bad.
We have time. You can explain it now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty simple. When you keep a lot of foods on, you have to order a lot more foods, and therefore you order more frozen foods. Frozen foods aren't as good as fresh foods. You keep a smaller menu that has a smaller amount of ingredients on it. You keep more fresh foods in here.
Go ahead.
More crossover between the meals that you make, and they use more similar ingredients. You have to buy less foods
instead of winging it.
Higher quality foods.
Are they throwing shit at a wall? Because it works. People go to Cheesecake Factory. They dress up.
Yeah, you gotta fucking dumb.
No,
dude.
but I dress up.
47 fucking million people voted for Trump. Fucking people are dumb as shit. Okay.
Now, let's not.
I don't even know. It was a fucking huge amount of people. They're fucking idiots.
But you dress up to go to Cheesecake Factory.
Dress up in what?
I had to put on a tie.
Yeah, you had to put up a tie and those big fucking suspenders you use to fucking, for cranberry picking, where they got the fucking thing up to here, so he doesn't get his little fettuccine.
I was actually thinking more like a fat dude in suspenders. Wow, this meal has been fantastic. Oh, and I'm just pulling at my big ass suspenders.
I made multiple references, and I feel like you do get the fettuccine Alfredo at Cheesecake Factory. Is that right, Cal? Did I get that right? You get the fettuccine Alfredo?
Yeah, and you add shrimp and steak. You get a surf and turf fettuccine Alfredo.
I feel like Cal's just imagining Howard Taft.
Why would you want red Alfredo? What the fuck?
You mix it all together, and you just take big scoops.
Why not just blend it at that point? Let's just get a blender out here and we can blend it all out.
That wouldn't taste as good, but it would be close to scam.
If you're at Cheesecake Factory, you don't give a damn about taste. You don't give one single damn.
I didn't think this would be a Cheesecake Factory attack. I thought we were all going to attack Long John Silver's together because I think Long John Silver's is kind of a crime. But
you thought we were going to get in the room.
Long John Silver's plus KFC is a crime.
Yeah, Long John Silver's plus KFC actually is a crime because it's actually a reduced menu.
God.
I know a lot of things.
They only have the one fryer.
They only have, it's not even a big 4-piece, it's a 1-piece, so they're just throwing French fries on top of the chicken.
French fries on top of the chicken with some fish at the bottom.
With a fish at the bottom that's just cooking to death.
When you're eating your chicken and you actually get, like, the popcorn shrimp.
I legit got so upset I woke up my wife, just so you guys know. Like, that's how upset I've been.
It's 12:30. It's 12:30 in the afternoon. That's fair.
I feel like we should rename this podcast Austin Gets Really Upset About because that's been like 90% of our episodes. So
Austin's upset is alliteration.
Me screaming at you that you need to get some fucking taste.
Brandon, before you go, unsalted or salted fries?
Bro, who out there not salting their fries? What the fuck?
I don't know.
No, also people request unsalted fries at the.
I am leaving at the perfect time.
What, for their heart?
No, they just request them so you make them fresh.
Yeah, no, that's the whole point of requesting unsalted. As a Robin, people do unsalted fries because I don't have unsalted fries ready. I have salted fries ready, so I have to drop new fries for you, even if I literally just made the fries. Because I'm a good cook and I'm constantly making fries because people need that shit.
Yeah.
Was he here then left?
Yeah, my phone died.
Oh,
there it is.
You have to go to work, but unsalted or salted fries?
Salted.
Do you hate when people request unsalted for freshness?
Yes.
It's the worst.
Yes, we hate you. Good. And if you end up in a Carl's Jr. with an irate Latino man, remember, that could be epic. Give him a little bit of love.
I will burn you alive.
I didn't say where. I just said
ask for mayonnaise on your unsalted French fries.
No, ask for mayonnaise on your Western bacons. All day, everyone. You know they can't, Austin, they can't edit their burger. As an employee, when you put in your employee meal or whatever, they can't edit their burger.
Much like we can't edit my sadness out of this episode. Yes, they can't edit it.
Actually, we can because, you made like one smile, so Kaiser can just put that over the entire thing.
Oh, yeah, just me smile face. Like,
or we could use AI,
Oh, God.
Kaiser could use AI.
I'm big AI.
Meow, 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 meow.
We cut his audio. It's just a picture of like his profile picture in front of his camera. Yeah, meow.
But it's just zooming in slowly. Meow, 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 meow. All right, Epic, get to work.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We love you.
Oh my God.
Cool. So we figured out the mystery. Don't ask for unsalted fries. They're keeping them fresh. If you get shitty fries, you got RNG'd. You got fat RNG'd, and that's really your fucking fault.
If you get
should
shitty
be
fries,
consuming
send
them
them
first,
back.
too. Here's the thing. If you're driving home to the family, you get decoy fries so that you can eat all your fries, and then everyone gets the lukewarm ones because you left the window open because you needed a cigarette.
Damn right.
Are you like a twice divorced dad? And didn't?
Yes. Yes, he is.
You know what? I'm just
Hot
trying
dog
to...
rollers and decoy fries. Like, what's going on here, dog? This is
I do give big divorced dad energy, actually.
You do.
I do.
You do. You do. The good news about giving that energy is that you actually don't have the baggage.
I'm doing great. There's no children that I know of. My pullout game strong ?
I feel like
I think
someone
that
would
question mark
contacted you by
directed at
now.
all your ex-girlfriends.
But it's
None of
not like
them-
it's hard to find you online.
Yeah, no, you can find me. They could have. Well, I could have been child supported. I could have been child supported, like, henceforth.
Yes, I'm looking for child support. I still feel like a child and I need support.
Yeah, no, isn't that how child
feel
support
that.
goes? The ex comes and saves me and treats me like a little
Takes me
baby.
away from all this.
Yeah, it takes me away from all this. Treats me like baby boy. Feed me.
I was just waiting for one of his ex-girlfriends to come along and be like, I can take you away from all those babies. Sure.
All I need to do is sunshine, water, fresh air, and love.
Yeah.
Live,
Did you go
laugh.
health? There you go.
Are we touching grass today? Wait, hold on.
No, I
Nope.
just sunshine,
I brought the
water,
grass
fresh air,
inside.
and love. You know what I mean?
Wait, did you say you have the grass inside?
I brought the grass inside, yeah.
What-
Is that from PB&J Otter? What?
Yeah.
I've been saying this for years. Hold up. Sunshine, water, fresh air, and love. Holy shit.
I love the look into your your algorithm there.
Yeah.
You watch Funky Frog Bait?
I do. I love her.
I do like the Funky Frog Bait.
There's no. All right. Apparently, we don't have it.
Nope.
That's a bummer. Anyways, it was a song from PB&J Otter. It was all you need is sunshine, water, fresh air, and love. All you need is sunshine, water, fresh air, and love. And it was great, and it was a really good message, because we did the noodle dance, right? We did the noodle. Use your noodle. Looking back at it, not a good way to phrase that, but because I use my noodle in a lot of situations that have gotten me in trouble. Am I going to see my ex-girlfriend next weekend for a couple days in Vegas? Yeah. Is she getting divorced? Yeah. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Does she listen to the pod? No.
No.
I suppose use your noodle is kind of accurate in this context, whichever way you want to take it. I don't know.
No, I'm going to gamble, smoke a bunch of weed. I'm going to eat good food. So excited. I'm going to Vegas. Oh, my God. I'm so excited.
Oh, my God. You're taking her to the old spaghetti factory?
Oh my God, he's taking her. Hey, let's go.
No, there's this it's so funny. My mother, God bless my mother. I was like, hey mom, can we go to the Silverado to go to that Mexican joint? There's a really, really good Mexican food place in this like casino off the strip. Larry used to go there, and it was like a $4 fucking full course breakfast kind of shit, back in the day. So, but it was really good carne asada. You get a carne asada plate, you get the tacos, and you get the tortillas and everything. Some of the best carne asada I've had in years. Fucking amazing. But when I asked my mom, like, hey, can we go to that Mexican food place? She goes, no. We're going to go to this buffet, Calvin. It'll blow you away. And I went, God, I wonder where I got it from.
You came by it natural.
But I ate it. We ate really healthy when I was growing up. Like, I ate really healthy growing up. Like, I also switched back to the 100% whole wheat from Oro Wheat. While it's not 100% whole wheat, it is better than the white bread sugar that I've been shoveling down for the last couple of years and feeling bad. When I make a sandwich,
100% juice for 100% kids.
That's kind of where I'm at with it, but at the same point, it is better than the buttermilk and white wheat that I've been hitting.
I gotta say, 100% juice for 100% kids sounds like a really bad pullout game.
Ew. Juicy juice, 100% juice also sounds like some sort of Mormon girls or no, it's Mormon boys. That's a Mormon boys skit. I'm going to call it a skit.
Oh boy.
I'm going to call it a skit.
Yeah, skit is what we're calling that now.
We're trying to add this to our reel. Okay, just cut the part out where I'm getting rained.
Yeah.
Or keep it in. Did it look good?
It did. I feel like it looked
director
good.
Gonna like that.
This black couch is really sticky. Casting couches are the worst. Casting couches, back to my porn addendum. No, it's not believable. She already got the part. This is how she's getting the part, but she's already got the part.
This is the part that she got.
How you gonna like film the interview as like content? That seems rude. You know what I mean?
Well, so
we're gonna try her out, see what's
couch.
up. No, they know what she's about.
This is like also like you ever go to a job interview and they're like, we're gonna have you do 20 minutes. Just to see how it like. Have you ever done a job interview where they like try to put you on the floor for 10 minutes to like, which is by the way illegal, and if a place does that and doesn't pay you, then you can sue their ass.
What were you saying, Corey? I agree with you, Austin, but
very much agreeing with that. That's where I was at. Like that's super. Like you cannot.
Yeah, but that's what we do here in America. We exploit labor. So
true. All right. Well, that's what we're looking at today. That's been Cornering Calvin.
For the other
socials.
Yeah, twitch.tv/Mezrec, youtube.com/Mezrec. We're on 6 different platforms. If you listen to podcasts on anything, we're probably there. I'll get a more extensive list, and there'll be links in the description below. Patreon.com/DinnerAtMezrec if you want to support us as an artist and as a group.
One singular artist, yeah.
We will be pushing out many things soon onto that Patreon. Check it out. It's $1 a month. More me yelling and ranting about the world.
Yay!
They call me Mez on Instagram if you want to talk to me, want to find me. If you want to email us, if you want to send us something, if you want us to talk about something, if there's a controversial opinion you have that you think that Austin would blow his lid on, dinner@mezrecs@gmail.com, all one word, dinner@mezrecs@gmail.com.
I want to let everyone know, if you join the Patreon, this becomes a more official parasocial relationship. So if you're like, those guys seem fun, I want to be their friends, we will literally show up to Thanksgiving dinner if you join Patreon. That's a promise. Every person who shows up to Patreon, Calvin will show up to your Thanksgiving dinner. He will ruin it.
Oh, God, yeah.
He will steal both your turkey legs.
Yeah.
and just be.
Save the dark meat.
I'm gonna be
Thanksgiving. I just bag the dark meat up for Cal and I throw it on him. That's true story.
It is funny because I'm sitting there with like 20 people, like everyone's looking at specific places, and Austin just cuts a leg and places it for me, and I just sit there like a child, gnawing on it. Just I was eating at it was 2 Thanksgivings ago, not last Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving before. We got super high on a bunch of dabs, whatever, cooked up everything. It was delicious turkey that year. But I realized I had just been like forking things into my face, and I looked at Danny and I'm like, I'm sorry. And she's like, no one's paying attention to you. And I went, thanks, Danny. And then I just kept forking things into my face. We got this island where you can fit way too many people around. And it's always a great experience. So I'm going to bring that to you guys. Will we live stream Thanksgiving? No. Will I pretend to live stream Thanksgiving? Yes. We'll get a little bit of a look. There's always a reel every year if you want to know about Thanksgiving. There's always a reel every year. Anyways,